So our friend Dennis and many others are reporting on getting emails from Tesla saying that their deliveries will be starting very soon.
Why is that news? I mean, they've been delivering Model S, X, and 3 for the longest time.
No, this isn't Model S, X, or 3.
What is it?
The Model Y.
Wait, Model Y deliveries are starting now?
Yes. So the earliest that anyone has seen is March 15th.
Yeah, and it seems to be spread all over the country. We can't really see like a pattern whether it's going to be East Coast or West. It seems like Tesla's just sending them out to kind of everybody.
Right.
Now, we get reports from Noe Erebus with photos on Facebook of a few dozen Model Ys being stockpiled in the Tesla Fremont factory parking lot.
The interesting thing here is that Tesla is delivering both the all-wheel drive and the performance and, according to Electric, rear-wheel drive Model Y reservation holders.
And that's funny because I've heard that both black and white interiors are also being offered. Now, you remember when Model 3 rolled out, you could only get black interior and long-range rear-wheel drive.
Right. The only thing you could change were the wheels and the paint. That was it.
Wow. So that's a lot of different possible options.
Yeah. This is really huge. I think that this points to the Model Y ramp, the production hell of the Model Y, being a lot nicer than the production hell of the Model 3.
Now, we also get these pictures here from Seasoned Tech, who tweeted out that the ground clearance seems to be about, 3/4 of a water bottle?
Yeah, he didn't have a tape measure, so he had to use a water bottle. It's not completely clear exactly what the ground clearance is, but we're guesstimating that it's about 7.5 inches, which is about 1.5 inches or 38 millimeters more ground clearance than the Model 3. So just in case you were like, oh, I want an SUV with more ground clearance than a Model 3, I don't know, is 1.5 inches good enough for you?
That's a pretty decent ground clearance for, for a crossover.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going off-roading in it necessarily.
And then Sterling Picton shared photos with Electric of Model Ys in front of Tesla's engineering building in Fremont. Keep in mind that these cars had notes on the seats saying that they needed tweaking to things like the interior fitment, the exterior fitment, and the UI. So these may not be actual delivery-grade cars yet, but take a look at these photos up close, and you can see that the only thing I could pick out of here that was noticeable was that there was a slight panel gap on one of them where the panel just seemed to be a little bit high. But I mean, that's kind of normal in early production cars where you're still tweaking production.
Right. And also, it's not something that everyone cares about. Like for me, I don't, like my car has some panel gaps that some people will walk over and be like, oh, geez, your panel gaps. And I'm just like, dude, I do not care. I get to drive this car everywhere in the world. It's like a little spaceship that I get to drive around on Earth. So I'm not going to be complaining about the panel gaps. Thanks so much for watching this Now You Know clip.
Head over to Now You Know channel for full episodes of Tesla Time news and in depth.
And if you want to treat yourself and your family to something amazing, check this out.
Jesse and I have been enjoying Masterclass, where we've been learning all sorts of fun topics from the masters themselves. Chess from Garry Kasparov.
Scientific thinking with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Space exploration from Chris Hadfield.
Design and architecture from Frank Gehry.
And so many more.
Click the link down below to support our channel and experience what it's like to learn from the masters at Masterclass.